Hey there, Jimmy the K with another installment of the Jimmy the K Sports Show this Saturday evening. I hope you're having a wonderful week this week. We're going to take a look at some of the sports news going around this week, and starting off with a little bit of the Texas Rangers news. What news do we have right now? We do know one thing. We do know that I got his name right, Joakim Soria will be the Texas Rangers closer for the time being, pushing Alexei Ogando into the bullpen. Tanner Shepard's going into the rotation. We have three starters. We're a happy team, blah, blah, blah. Are we happy about that? It's just a matter of picking the last two starters before opening day on March 31st there at the Globe Life Park. Try saying that fast 5 times. Globe Life Park. What other cool stuff do they have? Well, apparently Yu Darvish is dealing with a stiff neck from sleeping on a bad bed. This seems to be happening way too much. Way too much in spring training. You get these guys sleeping on bad beds. Their necks get hurt. Their backs get hurt. Wah, wah, wah. Are you crying? Are you crying? There's no crying in baseball, right? Right. Exactly. So stop being weenies and play the game. Now, I want to get to the fun stuff. The fun stuff that we're going to have this week is the NCAA brackets. The NCAA brackets. How many of y'all out there have filled out your NCAA brackets? Well, guess what? If you have and you told me you had a perfect bracket, you're lying, because I know no one out there has a perfect bracket. My bracket is yet close to perfect. I do know somebody on the tournament challenge for ESPN by the name of Matt 3 Trader Entry 1 is in the lead for first place, but other than that, that's only 370 points. And I've got 320 on one of my brackets, so I'm not far behind, right? Boy, this is the year for the blowouts, isn't it? The year I pick OU to win the national championship just for the fun of it. I felt like, I needed to do that. But we do know that Florida is going on to the Sweet 16. Dayton is moving on to the Sweet 16. Happy me, because both those teams, well, one of those teams I picked. And who else? Got San Diego State moving on to the Sweet 16. Got Louisville moving on. Got games to follow. Stephen F. Austin will be playing tomorrow. Y'all Jack fans out there are happy. They finally won. They're finally a winning team. They've got something to brag about, right? I can only dog them so much. So, who did you pick in your brackets? Well, one of my brackets, I picked Virginia. Virginia winning it. And so far, that bracket's still good. The second bracket that I picked, I had OU winning it. Well, guess what? That's not going to happen. Third bracket, I had Kansas, the Kansas Jayhawks winning it. And thus far, I'm still right so far. Kansas could still win it. Virginia could still win it. But we won't know until later next week. I believe April 8th or something. I don't remember exactly when it is. Well, due to the lack of sports knowledge on my part and the lack of participation on your part this week, we're going to cut this show short for this week. But I want you to send your emails to allaboutsportszone@gmail.com. Like us on Facebook at All About Sports Zone, or at Twitter at Jimmy Kersey1. Those are the 3 ways you can get your questions asked to the show, and 3 ways that you can get them answered on the show. Look forward to seeing you next week. Until next week, I'm Jimmy the K. Peace out.